Oh, we almost got stopped out there. You see, guys, this was crazy. This was really crazy. Did you see that? Oh my god. Alright traders, welcome to another video. So some of you guys have been requesting me to do this video for quite some time now, and I have been putting it away, but today I decided to do a video to show you guys how you can trade the CRT model together with the one candlestick strategy to get good entries. This will also help you to determine your daily bias, your 4-hour bias, your weekly bias, your monthly bias. This same strategy can be applied to all types of trading. You can use this to do your position trading from the monthly chart, and then you come down and look for your entries on the 4-hour chart, or you can start from the weekly chart and then look for entries on the 1-hour chart for you to do swing trading, that is to hold trades like for 2 to 3 days, also towards a week. You can also use this for day trading, where you can get your higher time frame confluence on the daily chart, and then you look for entries on the 15 minutes chart. This can also be used to do short-term trades within the day by using the 4-hour chart as the higher time frame candles, and then look for entries on the 5-minute chart. So without wasting time, guys, let's get started with this video. So the candle range theory is what we're going to use on the higher time frame to find the bias or the directional bias of the trade that we want to take. Here I have done illustrations for a bullish market and also a bearish market, so that you can be able to see in both scenarios what you can be able to do with the CRT model in combination with the one candlestick strategy. But before we go forward, guys, if you're looking for a good prop firm that you can use for your trading, be sure to use leverage. The link is in the description. Make sure when you sign up, use the discount code that I'm leaving in the description of the video so that you can get an extra discount. So leveraged gives you the best trading conditions with lightning fast payouts. They have all account sizes ranging from 5k all the way up to $1 million. You can scale up to $1 million depending on how profitable you are. Also, they have lightning fast payouts. As you can see here, you can be paid using Revolt, you can get direct debit, bank transfers, you can be paid via Rise, and also crypto. When you get your payout, you get your payout as fast as possible. You can choose different types of challenges. Here you can choose the turbo trade, where you just get started with only $8.88 and then pay the remaining amount of money once you have passed the challenge. This one is just a one-step challenge which you don't have to go through 2 phases. So guys, you can just get started by using the link in the description. Use the discount code that I've provided there so that you can get started with your prop firm trading. In a bullish trend or in a bullish bias, when you're looking at bullish bias, right? The most recent closed candle here before this green one should be a red or bearish candle right here. Okay, so when you see a bearish candle here, and then you see a bullish candle producing a wick that sweeps that candle's low, what most traders would call a liquidity sweep, you'll see that this candle sweeps that candle's low right there, okay, but closes bullish and closes with a bullish body. That is significant, guys. Once you see this happening, what you do is that you get ready and mark this bullish candle right here. Once that candle is closed like that with its wick lower than the previous candle's wick, what you do is you mark this bullish candle and then you trade it using the one candlestick strategy. So what you do is you mark this candle's close and then mark that candle's low like that, the wick that manipulated this previous wick's low. That is how you mark this candle. Then you can project this forward, and then you can name this maybe tradable zone, right? You can name it tradable zone. I've already saved mine. So in essence, what you're trading here is the manipulation of the next wick. Okay, this candle's wick here, the lower wick here, or the lower shadow, should manipulate inside of this previous candle's body, inside of the range from this candle's low to that candle's close. That is the zone you want to look for entries in. So your entries would look something like this. Market comes back inside, and then you look for entries within that area for you to go long, right? Now, sometimes this setup here can fail, right? This setup can fail. How do you know that this setup has failed? This setup will fail if something like this happens, right? Because remember, this strategy is not 100% winning, right? So sometimes the market, this candle here will print something like this and come down and break this previous candle's low like that. You know that the CRT model has failed and the market might go down like that, okay, to create a reversal, and then this candle would close bearish. So when the market closes like this CRT model that was forming here failed, and then it switches to a bearish CRT model because this previous candle's wick is higher than that one. Then you can mark this previous candle and then trade it lower for a reversal. So that is what can happen in a bullish setup. So you have to keep your mind on that also. All right. So in a bearish scenario, what we want to see is we want to see this previous bullish candle's high taken out, or what most traders call liquidity grab on top of that candle's high by this candle, and then this candle closes bearish. All right. When that happens, you mark this candle here, mark its high and mark its close at the bottom like that, right? So that area is what we call your tradable zone. So you want to trade the wick of this next candle. That's what you're trading. You're trading that wick which manipulates into this previous candle's body. This wick here is what you're going to be trading to go lower. So you're trading something like this. You're trading a pullback inside of that zone, and then you're looking for a continuation to go down. Also, sometimes the market will push up and then break that candle's high. The market can do something like this. Because we are not trying to predict the market here. What we are trying to do is to anticipate the next move, not to predict, okay? There's nobody who can predict the future because we are not God. We don't have that ability. Once this happens, you can trade normally the one candlestick strategy on a lower time frame, depending on which type of trades you want to take. For example, if you're getting this setup here on a daily chart, you go down to the 15 minutes chart and then you look for entries within this tradable zone right here. If this setup is on the weekly chart, you go down to the 1 hour or 30-minute chart to look for entries within that zone, depending on the direction. So this can help you to know which direction the week could be taking, or the day could be taking, or the next 4 hours could be taking based on the CRT model. So let me take you guys onto the chart, the live chart, and I'll show you guys an example of this setup in play so that you guys can see how you can apply this on the real market. Remember guys, please like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not yet subscribed. Also turn on the bell notification so that you don't miss any of the videos I'll be producing for you guys. Also guys, use the links in the description to join the free Telegram group. Let's grow that Telegram guys. Let's reach at least 10,000 members on there so that I can start to do some live streams. That is all I'm waiting for. Once we reach 10,000 subscribers on Telegram, I'll be able to start doing some live streams for you so that you guys can ask questions, and also we do some live sessions together. But since we are still stuck at 2,900 something subscribers, it's difficult for me to find value in me sharing something that I want to share with you guys with such a low number. I want you guys to join because you see here on YouTube we are over 40,000 subscribers. So I want you guys to show some interest. Go join on Telegram also. Let's grow that Telegram community also. Also go and follow me on Instagram. I'm not very active on Instagram because I don't have the following that is substantial enough for me to actually be very active on there. So give me a follow on Instagram. Give me a follow on Telegram so that we can push this forward guys. All right, you'll also find some useful resources in the description of the video, including a VIP signals channel which you can also join using the link in the description of the video. So guys, let's go on to the live chat and then we'll look at this. What we're going to do is we're going to mark this red candle's low right here, and then you can be able to see this candle sweeps liquidity of this previous candle's low. So what we do, we mark this green candle right here, okay? So we're going to mark its close on top, mark its close, and then we're going to mark all the way to its low, okay? And also give some space for the next candle. Don't put this zone exactly at this candle's body because you need to move it forward one step. Leave some space between so that you have the next candle coming into this zone or moving away from it. so that we can be able to trade. Now here we are going to go down to the 5-minute chart so that we can be able to see the entries. Now here on the 5-minute chart, we can see that that's the same tradable zone right here. So we're going to just play and see how we can get entries here. Now to get entries here, you can use a 20-period moving average, you can use Fibonacci, you can use engulfing candlestick patterns, you can use double top, double bottom, whatever you see that works for you, as long as the market is inside of this zone or near it, right? So let's just play this and see what happens. So we see the market going away from there, comes back in, market has come back in. So wait for a sign that the market is actually going to reverse. Now here, sometimes we can use like a Fibonacci. If we choose to use Fibonacci, we can draw this Fibonacci from the most recent low down here to that most recent high up here, okay, and then project this forward like this. We can see that the market has come back inside the golden zone. You can see market has come back inside of the golden zone. So here we are going to be looking for entries just in case we see like an engulfing or something like that, right? So let's play and see, right? Okay, here we go. We see that big bullish momentum candle. So that candle can be our first entry. We can enter there and then we see what happens, right? So stop loss would be below the golden zone right here, and then take profit can be a 1 to 2 like this, right? 1 to 2. You can also target a 1 to 3, 1 to 4, but 1 to 2 is sufficient to help you be profitable. So let's just play along and see what happens. Market goes back up, right? Goes up, goes up, goes up, and reaches take profit. This trade pulled back into a drawdown and then it went back up to TP. You can see here it pulled back inside of the golden zone before going back up. So that is the first way you can actually get this trade entry, right? So the next way you would have gotten this trade entry, if you don't know how to use Fibonacci, you would use the engulfing candle, a bullish engulfing or a bearish engulfing if you're looking for sales in the same CRT model. But here you are going to be looking for only buys. So you look for a bullish engulfing candle. Like here, that candle there was a strong bullish momentum candle, right? That was engulfing, right? So also the way you would look for a trade entry would be also by using a moving average, right? You can just use a moving average. Like here, you can use simple, you can use exponential. Let's use simple this time and then we see, right? So let me just see if this is a 20, because I use a 20. This is a 10-period moving average, so you can just change it to 20, okay? Apply. So you see this is a 20-period moving average. So what you do when the market is below the moving average, you don't take any trades, right? You would only take trades when the market breaks above. Like you see, this candle was the same candle that we used on Fibonacci, and it's the same one here that breaks above the 20-period moving average. So you can get your entry there. If you don't get an entry here, you can get an entry also right here, right, to trade the same way. Okay, so those are two methods that you would use to get your entries in this example, right? So guys, this is a bullish setup example, but it can also work in a bearish setup example. Let's look at the bearish setup example also. This is a bearish setup example. We can see that the previous candle was bullish and its high was taken out by this bearish candle. You guys can see that clear, right? There is a bearish candle there that takes out the high of that previous bullish candle. So what we do in this case is that we mark this bearish candle for the one candlestick strategy trading, right? So we mark from its high like that, and then we mark to its close. And then we project this zone further like that, so that we can get entries inside of this once the market pulls back there. So we go down to the 5-minute chart. On the 5-minute chart, we can see the same zone right here. So what we want is the market to pull back inside or near it. Then we look for trade confirmations to go short, right? So let's go down. Okay, market comes back in. Wait a bit and see if we get a better entry. Okay, market is in the zone. Now, anytime we get an entry here, we can be able to take that trade, right? Let's wait and see. Where will we get an entry? Wait, be patient. Just be patient till we see. Okay, now here we see a very strong bearish engulfing candle right here. Okay, that's a strong bearish engulfing candle. You can also add a confluence just to make sure you add a moving average, right? Add a simple moving average, right? Change this to 20. Okay, apply, right? So we see that the moving average 20 has not yet been crossed by these candles, all right? But here we have already an engulfing candle. So if you want to get an early entry, you can use that bearish engulfing, right, to enter your trade. You can pull a Fibonacci from this most recent high to the most recent low down here like this, okay, so that you can see. You can see very well here, guys. I'm showing you how you can use several confluences to find entry. So you can see here, it has come to the golden zone of Fibonacci between the 61.8 and 50%. Even if it has not yet broken below the moving average, but you can see Fibonacci is confirming to you by it being at the golden zone. So let's see. I don't know how this will play out, but let's just see how this would play out. Let's just take a short position right here at that previous bearish engulfing. And then let's put a stop loss above the golden zone right here, just slightly above. And then let's target 1 to 2, or we can target the previous lows right here. So let's move this forward. I hope this will play out well, right? Let's just move that forward and we see what happens, right? Okay, market goes against us a bit, plays about. Okay, it goes now down to profit, retraces back up, goes down, retraces against us. Oh, we almost got stopped out there. You see, guys, this was crazy. This was really crazy. Did you see that? Oh my god, this whole setup would have really got so many traders emotional. Just look at how this went to almost a 1 to 2 and then it went back, right, almost stopping out traders. But you can see that the golden zone of Fibonacci here held very well, and then the market went down straight to a 1 to 3. So you have to also learn to keep your emotions at bay when you're trading, right? So I've shown you guys an example for a bullish setup and also a bearish setup using CRT to get your bias and also your direction for that specific time frame you're trading. And then I've shown you different methods you could use to get your entries, right? Now you can see also here, just in case we didn't use Fibonacci, we would have used the moving average. Like you can see, when the market broke below the moving average with this bearish momentum candle, we would have got a trade there, but that would be slightly late when you use the moving average, right? You can also use the moving average here when it broke again here, right? You could scale in here, and then you could also scale in here. So you could use the moving average to get into more trades or to scale into the trades, right, guys? So that's the video. Didn't want to make it way too long, guys. I will need your support. Show me some support, like the video, guys. Go and follow me on Telegram and also sign up for the VIP signals if you want them. Guys, let's push this channel. We've been dormant for quite some time. I want to see you guys very active. Give this video a like, share it as much as possible. Let us go back, guys, to being more active this year and see ourselves push forward. Thank you, guys. I promise I'm bringing you guys more content. Let's all push together. See you guys in the next video. Peace and out.